Okay, a very good evening to all of you. My name is Mark, and I'm here to give you another commentary on what I feel the market is up to now, and also some of the open trades that I'm in currently, and go through some of the trades that have fulfilled my criteria, but I'm not in also. But just to give you some of the analysis, then you can see how I actually look at certain setups, alright, that I see in the market. So this is the Spider S&P 500. Right, I've talked about last time that there's a very good chance that it could bounce around this red area. Alright, and you can see that it has sort of traded it up to the highs, close to the 50%, in between the 50% and the 382% retracement. And so you can see now it's traded to the highs and struggling a little to break the resistance. But as you can see from the 50-day moving average, it's still an upward sloping line. So we still have to give the benefit of the doubt to the bulls in this case. Alright, and nothing much to say here. It's just that it's been quite in a consistent and steady uptrend currently Yeah, even though the correction here is, a lot of people thought that it was quite big, but it's still quite a shallow pullback in terms of the SPYs. Alright, and in terms of the STI, right? Alright. Okay, I think last week I talked about the STI, and I said that because this bar here actually trapped a lot of shorts here, right? A lot of people shorted around this area, and when this bar opened, right, I said that there could be a big move up. Alright, there could be a big move up. My guess will be likely to be at least to this 3208. Alright, but it's hard to say but you can see that it's quite a big move up already here, because a lot of shorts were trapped here, and when the market traps a lot of people, alright, it tends to go strong in the opposite direction, which is what has happened in this case even though it has broken this trend line, I would say that there's tons of resistance around these three white lines here and this yellow line. Based on past support and resistance levels, you can see that here there's a lot of congestion here also. So based on the effort, right, the market has actually took quite a big effort to move up from around 3,000 to close to 3,200. So unlikely that the market will continue to go up very strong, because it has to clear all this resistance here first, which I would say is tough Not say not possible, but it's tough. And so I will be cautious to actually long anything for now. But of course, if a good setup appears, I will still go in Okay. Just because it has broken the trend line doesn't mean that the thing will continue to go up. It just means that maybe the downtrend has slowed down. Alright, but we won't know after the fact. So until it clears all these big things here, alright, I think it was still a very neutral to I think it's more neutral than up or down. It's a more neutral position as of now. Alright, so let's take a look at the some of the setups that I'm in. Alright, open trades. American Express. Right, last week I talked about that I've taken 2 profit levels here, and you can see that based on this trend line, it's still moving up pretty well. Alright, I am hopeful to see that it will trade to this resistance level, the 77 resistance level here. And I took early profits here, so I'm just riding it as far as I can for this trade. Alright, I talk about this because this is a low risk trade. Alright, entering around about 71.70, alright, and then took two quick profits and then riding the rest upwards. Okay, and another one is Bank of New York Mellon, which I also talked about last week. There was an aggressive entry here, alright, and turned out pretty well. Alright, of course, if you enter here, your stop will likely be below this low, so you want to at least see at least a 1-to-1 profit, and we will see whether this pans out well. Okay, I did not take a big position in this because I'm not used to taking trades on a 38.2 basis Okay, but this is quite aggressive. That's why my position is not very big in this. But yes, I did enter this also. The next one is Archer Daniels Midland. Okay, same thing here. This is a B trade. the stock move up here, actually retrace all the way to the 618 with previous support, resistance turn support. Alright, hit the 618, didn't go against me much, and now I've took 2 profit levels, and my stop is at break even now. And based on the trend line basis, we will see how far it can go lah. If it can go, all the way to 38, 39, I'll be pretty happy with this trade because it was a low risk trade. Okay, and yeah, another one is GLP. Okay, I said that okay, one student actually, last week I said that one student actually took it at the 786 retracement. Of course, based on volume analysis and also support and resistance, she took it here. And then I've yet to ask her whether she took her profits already or not, but you can see that the trade has been doing pretty well. Okay, the risk is negligible, and then she will have made 2 to 1 minimum on this, which is what good trades should look like in this case. Alright, let's go through some setups that has fulfilled my criteria. The first one would be Citigroup. Okay, Citigroup is actually a long-term investment for me. I bought it around $32. Alright, actually I bought it around $3, like $3 plus, and then after that it sort of split, alright, to make the stock look more expensive, but actually no difference. So now it's trading about 51. Alright, I would say that Citigroup is a pretty good investment. That's my personal opinion only. Okay, but you can see that there's a very good setup a few days back. Okay, well, the reason I'm going through trades that I'm not in, but that I find has fulfilled my setup is because when you repeat this kind of setups again and again, it will become very natural to you lah. And then hopefully you can use it in your own trading also. So you can see that there's a trend line here. All right, well defined trend line, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. All right, I draw a fib. All right, the stock moved up from about $45 to about $53.50. Okay, retrace back to the 618. All right, close to volume support if you know how to read volume, plus the trend line. All right, very well defined risk. Okay, 618 here, you would have entered in the 618. Put your stop below the 786. And then write it up. You have taken 2 profits level already. Okay, move your stop to break even, and then currently you will just write this thing out. Okay, let's see how far it can go. Once it breaks the trend line, you may or may not choose to exit this position. Okay, so this is the thinking process behind this trade. Alright, and NOV, okay, National Oil Vaco, also a very good stock. Those who actually came for my Fibonacci seminar, the free preview Fibonacci seminar, during one of Colin Sell's client meeting, I think 1 or 2 months back, I can't remember. Okay, it's a long time back. That time I was trading at 66 or 65, or was it 67? I can't remember. But I think it's a very good trade. Okay, and not trade, I mean good investment. So you can see now it's trading at 78, 673. Very good. Okay, this is a very good stock, and I would say that this stock has been overextended because it's close to the 61.8 extension. Okay, those who don't understand is okay, but you can see that the stock has moved up quite a lot in this case. So nothing much to do about here, but you can see that previously there was also a setup here, right to the 618. Alright, you can see previous resistance and support here. Very, very nice. Hit it exactly, and then you trade it upwards to the high. And if you were to actually draw a trend line, alright, just from last time till now, alright, you just connected this view. You can see that until now you would not have exited yet until it breaks below this trend line. So if anybody has caught this trade, this is a fantastic trade here. Alright, and okay, let's talk about some Singapore stocks. Okay, like KEPCORP. Again, I did not take this trade. Alright, but just to show you some setups. Okay. Okay. So initially I took this trade last time. Okay, those who follow my videos know lah. Okay, I took it around here and traded up here, 2 levels, and then got stop out at break even. Of course, I took 2 profits levels already, so I was in profit lah, but I will stop out at the break even point. Alright, and then after that I saw it tank quite hard, so I did not enter it again. But based on my rules, I'm actually allowed to enter one more time. And if you were to buy here, okay, and you manage to weather this down move, alright, you did not hit your stop, right? That's why you need to place your stops very strategically. Alright, you will be in profit now. Alright, now it's about 10.65, and I foresee that could be some major resistance around here, but generally this would still be a good trade in this sense. And another one that I saw, it was screaming at me, but I did not think was SEMBMAR. Okay, let me go through the analysis here. Huh? Okay, so you can see that it was screaming at me basically because you connect these 2 trend lines. Okay, alright, it was screaming at me right here. Okay, but I did not enter lah. Basically, I was a bit scared lah. Alright, so I'm also human. Alright, a lot of times where the stock looks the bleakest, right? That means the worst lah. You will hesitate to enter the position, and actually that's the right time to enter, because when you're scared, it means that most people are scared, and when most people are scared, usually it tends to turn out well. Okay, I don't know why the market works like that, but yeah. But anyway, okay, based on my rules, you have entered around 422. Alright, you have weathered a storm because the stop would be about close to 410. And then look at this beautiful move right here. This is absolutely beautiful. Alright, if you have caught this, you know, you would not have the stock go against you much. A little bit lah, but not a lot. Okay, and you will have made 2 profit levels around here, and you'll be still riding this thing, because this thing is quite steep. So what I would do is usually I'll just draw a trend line, something like that. Alright, because it's very steep, and usually steep moves don't last very long lah. So until it breaks this trend line, I think probably the next few days it will break lah. Then you would have exited this trade right here. Okay, and one more would be, I think STARHUB was also quite interesting. Okay, previously lah. Let me just remove this one. Okay. Alright, you can see this move up and then come retrace, right? You can see that there's a lot of support right here. Can you see here? 1, 2. Okay, it's more of an area, so you just put a line there. Okay, put a line here. You see 1, 2, and okay, just take it as a bracket. It's like 3 areas. Alright, and you can see the stock actually bounce off this area also, and you can see bounce off again. Alright, at the 618. So this is, I think, a B trade. Alright, there is controlled selling downwards also. So this would be an exceptional trade, and this one never really go against you much if you have entered here lah. Okay, and then what I will do is I'll trade it to the highs, if possible, at maybe 435, 440 range. That would be good. Okay, and one more is THAIBEV.SG. Sorry, THBEV. Yeah. Okay, this was also a very interesting trade. One of my students called it. Okay, so very simple. I draw from the low to the highs, and you can see it start falling. But there was the most significant support will be actually here. Okay, you can see here there's right here, here, and also here. Very good support. Alright, strong support that is very obvious, and you have entered 786, put a stop here, and then trade it to the highs. Alright, so some of you may ask, but then what about the support here and here? Right, even if you were to draw the Fibonacci's around this sequence, right, and you would take the trade here, right, you would have actually took 2 profit levels already. So actually it's quite important to take quick profits first, because you mitigate your risk immediately. And then if the stock really runs, because you don't know ma, alright, if the stock runs, then you continue to make money. If it stop you out at break even, then at least you make a little bit of money. So some quick profits to sort of take the risk of the table first, it's actually good lah, psychologically for your positions. And this is what I recommend also. Alright. And okay, trades that actually I was waiting for it to hit my entry criteria but did not. One was Coke. Okay, I was waiting for it to hit this 37.29. Alright, but it did not hit lah, so it's sort of trading upwards now. Okay, very good stock. And DirecTV also. Okay, DirecTV, I was looking at it to hit 56, 57, but it did not hit, and it's been on a huge run also. Very irritating, okay, sometimes, but this is trading now. Trading is like that, it's never perfect, so sometimes you got to miss it because it does not fit your criteria. Alright, the most important thing when you trade is you must be comfortable with the trade. If you're not comfortable with the trade, right, then chances of you getting shaken out is very, very, very high. And that's not what you want in terms of trading. Okay, what about current potential positions? I think Apple, right, even though I don't trade Apple much, I do trade it, but because I would say it's still quite a speculative stock. It's not a stable stock. It means because the tech sector tends to be not very stable. It's very dependent on new products and stuff like that. But for those who are very, very avid Apple traders, I think there is a good opportunity now because you see there's a previous resistance, then support around this green area. Okay, there's also volume support around this area. There is considered quite controlled selling. Alright, not perfect. I would say this is a B trade also, a B trade, not an A trade. And you could actually take a position at this 618, or if you can get 786, you've been better. Alright, put a stop accordingly, and then trade it upwards and see how far it can go. I think, like I said before, a pullback is likely for Apple, and this is what happened. So you need to be patient to wait for setups. And when Apple was trading around here, people would say, oh, I don't think you'll pull back anymore, you'll just fly. But you can see that after they announce the iPhone 5Cs and 5S and whatnot, you can see the stock has been still retracing. So for those who prefer to have confirmation, right, then you wait for the bars to break the previous day's high to enter the position. But for me, it is a worthwhile entry to actually just enter somewhere around the 786 or the 618. Of course, the stops will be different if depending on which level you enter, and then you trade it to the highs. Okay, this one is quite interesting, and also this is also a potential. Okay, a lot of lines. Let me just take away this. Okay, let me just clear all this. Okay, so DS here, I think. Okay, you can see previous support here. Okay, somewhere around here . So there's a chance that you'll hit 618, and then has the potential to go up to the highs again. So I think this is a pretty good setup, potential setup that could appear in the next few days or so. And so these are some of the things that I would like to show you guys today . Okay, and so for those, as you know, I'm actually still have seats, okay, about 10 tickets or less. Actually, not 10 tickets, about 7 to 8. Okay, for my course here, Shares Foundations. It will be the last one that will be the course at 388 . So because I'm likely to train under a company soon, so the price will definitely go up for this course. So I would strongly encourage you all to attend because it is something I wish that was taught to me while I was figuring out all these things, and it would have actually dramatically shortened my learning curve if I had known all this information earlier. So for the price that you're getting, I think is really a steal. So I also don't know how many seats will be left, probably about 6 or less, because I don't like the class to be too big. So if you're interested, the course will be on the 28th of September, which is on a Saturday. And if you like, alright, go to SharesFoundations2.eventbrite.com right here. Okay, just register, and I will send you an email regarding the payment details. And hopefully I will see you there, because like I said, it is something that I feel would greatly benefit you. So try to attend if you can. And that's all. That's about it. And if you have any questions, you can actually find me at markliu11@gmail.com. Alright, so trade safe and take care of yourself.